Hello everyone, my name is Barbara. I'm the Polish girl who lives in Ireland and likes to knit, and today I have an episode for you, episode 58, where I will be chatting about knitting, yarn, some goodies I got, and so on and so on. If you're looking for me, you can definitely find me over here on YouTube. Comment, I will reply almost straight away. Also, you can find me on Instagram as the thing I love. Most social media, but those two platforms I'm the most active. Obviously Ravelry, that's the other part that you can find me too. What else? I will put timestamps down below, so I'll be talking about things like cows, jar, what's off my needles, what's off my chest, what's on my needles, what's on my chest. I received some goodies that I want to quickly show you what I got. I hope you don't mind that. Because they're amazing things, they're amazing makers over here. They sent stuff towards me and I would want to share it. I ordered some stuff too. So yeah, and a bit of a shop. I haven't prepared anything for the shop actually, so I think maybe I would just do a slideshow a bit, what I have in my shop, just so you know. Okay, so let's start. So I'm hosting two cals. One is Knit a Hat Cal, which is annual. You know, I'm a hat lover and I'm knitting hats. I don't know for how long I've been knitting hats actually, because I'm just addicted to everything else too. But yeah, somehow that hat love stays deep inside my heart, and I'll somehow ending up having a hat on my needle. So if you're knitting any hats or crocheting any hats, you can join Knit a Hat Cal in Ravelry. No worries, go down, there is a link direct over there. If you're already a member of Ravelry, it shouldn't be a problem for you. No, you understand what I'm talking about. And then the other cal that I'm hosting is a knitting crocheting make along. It will be annual thing. I just want to see what you're up to, what you're knitting, what you finished actually. One thread is finished object, FO, and the other one is a chatter, so we can chat over here too. I'm so eager to start being a little bit more vocal over there. Anyway, so yeah, you can knit or crochet or post anything over there. It doesn't matter the size, it just matters that it's probably made with wool or yarn. I don't know, some kind of string thingy. I want to see all, and so far I would say go check it out, check that link. We have amazing things going on over there, so I'm pretty excited. In regards to prizes, I've showed you already, but if you're here for the first time, maybe I think this one is for a hat and I think this one is for a make along cal. Maybe there was something more going on. Definitely one of my patterns, I normally do that, and some of my pouches, I normally do that. So double check the thread. I'm going to show you what I have over here. This one is for Knit a Hat Cal, definitely. Amazing bag by Handmade Bags by Diane. You can find her on Etsy. And, oh my, okay, calm down. We received 15% code when you use KIL15. So maybe I'll put a link down below and I just write down the code over that for you to Etsy shop quickly, just to browse it through. Right. So now, what we have inside, we have my pouches, DPNs with elastic band. I don't have them anymore in my shop, so that'll be something really nice. We have a yarn, this one, which is Artisan Yarns, a beautiful blue. I knitted a hat with it actually. I know that Mina from Knitting Expat, she knitted socks and she put them into washing machine, everything was fine. We have 60% wool, 20% alpaca, 20% nylon over here. And yeah, so I'm just wondering what you're going to do with it. And my keychain. Well, if you don't have a baby, I don't have a baby, I don't have a kid, but I knit stuff for babies and kids. So I hope you would not mind to receive one of my keychains from my shop, which is for a baby. So I just hold everything together nicely so it's ready to be sent. So what are we waiting for? Waiting to get 1,000 finished objects. We're close enough. I think we're on 700 something. So go there, post if you knitted any hats this year. Remember, one hat per post. Unless you're knitting any of my patterns, you can check my hat patterns. I have some free patterns and paid for patterns. Maybe you find something that you like. We shall see. Anyway, for knitting, crocheting, make along. Yay! I received this beautiful bag by my friend Easy Bike. You can find her on Instagram with a cute logo. We have a skein of yarn. Ta-da! Skein of yarn. And over here, what do we have? We have Fleece Artist, and this is tree wool, 70% super fine merino, 30% tencel, which is cellulose, so it should be strong. It gives you kind of shiny effect a little bit. I have a skein like this. I'm thinking to knit socks with it because I want to see how it behaves. If you knitted with this blend before or something similar, let me know down below, and yeah, and tell me how does it work with socks. I'm really interested to try. Okay, so those two prices I was adding over here. It's such a cool to have a shop just in the corner. I'm putting my orange pouches over here. This is for DPNs or hooks. So something for everyone. And I'm thinking, because I just received a package, and I should be telling you that at the end, but let's go for it. So I received a beautiful order plus loads of extras from Share My Passion, ELZ. She makes amazing stuff. I'll talk about her maybe later on. Definitely link down below to her Etsy shop. And she sent me some goodies. And what I'm thinking, you see this bag and you see this. Okay, so what it is, this is handmade. Share My Passion. A beautiful handmade. I would say you put it on your hand like this. I'm wondering what it's made of, because you could always put a candle maybe. Will that melt, ELZ? I don't know, let me know. So I'm going to put this amazing, I'll show you again. So I'm going to put this amazing piece of art, I would say, into this goodie bag. So I think that's all. I probably forgot something, right? Included into the prizes, but from perspective of showing you, but I have it written down in the thread, so check it out. I just added another 2. I need to update. I need to update stuff. Yeah, I need to update stuff. I think I've just added 2 prizes over here, and I don't have it yet on Ravelry. So let's move on, shall we? Jar. I haven't had a chance to watch someone new. I think anyway. I subscribed to many, and I don't recall anything. I'm not sure have I even drawn someone from last month. So let's just skip it and then just go in June. So what we have in the jar section is that I'm putting some podcasters into the jar, and I'm trying to pull one podcast per month to spoil them a little bit with my goodies from my shop, so they can tell me what they like, and I'm sending them towards their way. And I'll try to include an extra goodie for their viewers, spoil someone over that too. Yay! So what we're going to do, we're going to draw today for June. Oh, wait. And the winner is... What's that? Little Yellow Yoke! Zena! Oh, I haven't watched Zena for ages. Do you watch her? So Little Yellow Yoke crafts Zena. I know she dyes yarn, so definitely check it out. She lives in UK, as I recall it properly. I'll leave a link down below to her YouTube channel, because I haven't seen her for ages. I need to catch up. So Zena, congratulations! Let me know what you want to get from my shop. I can't wait to hear from you. Okay, so I think that's all. So congratulations, and let's move to what's off my heels, what's off my chest. So it's a mixture of everything, because on this channel you can find my longest podcast, but also you can find vlogs, finished objects, what else you can find? Unboxings and short videos, short sweet, that I could pop in and do them in less than 10 hours, like this episode. So I'm very happy that podcasters are sharing with the time that they're spending with editing, with editing, and with doing all those magic behind the scenes, that I'm not the only one, that it actually takes me that long too. Anyway, so let's move on and shall we check what I've done since the last episode. So basically, the next video after my last episode was a recap from Woolin, a Dublin yarn festival in 2018 that I went to, and I got some stuff. Maybe I can show you, you know, yarn, show you yarn. Right, so the yarn I got is this one. Not only, this is something interesting. I was thinking to get a yarn. I have a bit, I don't have a lot. I know you're sharing me on Instagram things, what you have, what you own, and I don't have to feel that bad. No, no, no. Anyway, so what I got, I thought I'm going to find a beautiful color that will suits me, and I think this is perfect. It's something you need, and we'll have alpaca in it, which, you know, I love alpaca, and some interesting blend. And this interesting blend because it's 50% alpaca, 25% silk, and 25% linen. There's three, and this is Martin's Lab. This is Martin's Lab, and if you haven't checked this brand, check them out. And I'm saying them because Martin dyes yarn, amazing quality yarn, amazing colors, and his wife, Justyna Lorkowska, is amazing designer, and she actually designed a garment, a tee, that's what you call it, with it. She used just two. I'm thinking of three. I'm not saying about, I'm still thinking I want to hold it for a while. I hope you understand that, just to have in this skein and just look at it nicely when they're just there. But I want to knit with it. And what I wanted to say is that I don't have a pattern, but I'm thinking of it, let's say that way. So yeah, at the moment, beautiful. Those three babies. Okay, then the next day, I think I got just those two things, and these two, kind of brown sensation going on. First I got this one. I've never had a gradient in a cake like this. This is from Hungary, so somewhere, like I said to you, for me, a travel purchase. Even though I'm not going anywhere, but I feel like it. So, and this is amazing, and I think it's going to be a hat for myself. I'm just thinking that if I go to those festivals, I wish to be able to get one skein for a hat for myself and another skein for Sebastian. So this one is for Seb, from a local dyer, so local to me that so close to me actually, from Grace, from Bubbles Yarns. And this is amazing darker color, and it's done. Okay, now I have everything written down for you. So here it is on the screen, you can see it. She had a few skeins but with the same color name, but this one was a little bit darker than everything else. That's why I grabbed it. And as you know, hand-dyed yarn could be slightly different. But if you want to hear more, definitely more, go check that video. I will leave the link down below under this video so you can go straight away, click it and see it, because I definitely talk more. Because I also took part in Justyna Lorkowska's class, which is Knit to Fit. It's about sweaters, about swatches, about body shapes and everything, and I'm so now aware of those things, so I'm afraid to do any step forward now to knit any sweater. There's too many things I have to analyze first. I complicated my life actually. So anyway, let's move on. The next thing was my vlog, and it says camping, swimming and seaside viewing. So basically we went to a place that we were a week before that, just two of us, just to enjoy, and Sam got himself a wetsuit, and I already had a wetsuit, so we could jump into the water and had a blast and feel like kids, so you can check it out. We had some footage of that too. Yeah, so yeah, you're going to have definitely fun watching it and having a laugh. And yeah, you can see stuff about Ireland. There is, that's County Cork we went to. You can see Mizzenhead. I leave link down below under that video to from the previous one when we actually visited this bridge that you see the farthest point towards America. Yeah, it's a really lovely place. I would want to go there every weekend if I could, but there are more things to see and people to meet, so we need to. Yeah, my heart is breaking anyway. I would love to go. So now we have, a next one was a finished object video, and eventually I finished my lovely cardigan and I live in it. I actually live in it. It's 100% alpaca, made with drops Puna with 5 colors, just because I got them as random things to see, kind of samples during the Christmas for my present, and I just wanted to knit something with it. It's very hard to knit with a few colors if you have, but it was quite fun. I love the cardigan itself. I had a few obstacles at the beginning. I had to frog a bit, but I had amazing time with a friend, kind of bonding time. The knitting community, it's really cool. And I'm sharing a lot on Instagram, on stories. If you don't know what the story is, maybe I'm just putting over here. There is kind of, okay, I'll be showing you. So here, that's stories. You just click on it. And you can see loads of things that I've done. So yeah, that's basically what it is. Link down below to my Instagram too, just to be handy. Then we had another vlog, walking and knitting. We went to County Kerry to Gap off Dunlow. Seb he left me, and he went to discover that part of Ireland, hiking, so basically going up the mountains. I decided to stay in the valley, and the valley is amazing. I have ever been in Ireland. You probably have seen it, and if you planning to come to Ireland, go there. Every vlog I'll try to have GPS coordinates with the places that I go to, so it's quite handy to have kind of planned it before. I think I'm hoping that my work will kind of that extra bit of my work will be handy for one of you at least. So yeah, and also in the playlist you can see that I'm dividing a few playlists with counties, so hopefully that will build up a bit and you can find something in the area you're going to. Well, probably will build up slowly, but slowly, surely, one step at a time. I hope you enjoyed anyway. So yeah, I was knitting a hat. Actually, I finished it. It's here, but in a sec. Or maybe now, actually. I don't have a finished object video yet done with this one. I think I'm going to write a pattern and publish it too. So stay tuned, subscribe, hit that bell over there. And this is it. This is amazing. This is on the screen now. You probably remember. If you don't, I'll link down below. I knitted Dancing Pound Shawl by Justyna Rutkowska. So this is yeah. So I had some leftovers, these little things, and this yarn, because I ran out of yarn and I had to use some leftovers. And I got amazing 2 little cakes from a friend during our Christmas swap, Christmas swap. So I was able to knit the rest with this. And how beautiful it is. I haven't put my tag yet. You know, I love my tags. So how it's going to look, it's like, it's different, and every time I can't pick a proper side, and obviously, so here it is, how it looks on my head. I think it's so cute, and it will look amazing in different colors. Something simple, something nice, something relaxing, and as you can see, you can actually knit and walk at the same time, so pretty awesome. No worries, finished object video, I'll tell you all about it, what kind of needles I use and stuff, so hold on there for a bit. I received some goodies during that period of time, and the first bag I got amazing bag, an amazing yarn, amazing jellies, almost there. I got 3 huge bags, and already had one, probably the same day. And then I had another one maybe 2 days later. And then I'm on the 3rd one. So bad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Right, the bag is occupied because I put a project in it, but I'm going to show you now. Here it is. Beautiful, isn't it? has a zipper. I'll show you more when I'll show what I have inside. That'll be it with on my section. But I also received an amazing yarn, an amazing pattern from her as a gift. She got me from Hohi Locatelli Fading Point. I think that's how you call it. On the screen now, this is what we're talking about. It is a big shawl, and like I said, 5 skeins for me, it's like having a garment. So at the moment I'm just again holding some yarn, and this is so beautiful. You can make so many combinations with this. This is the yarn that she got, and she dyed herself. How amazing is that? Like, or like, oh, there's like endless stories basically what you can do with it, and my brain did not work properly because it's just 2 skeins shawl, 3 skeins shawls, or even 3 skeins garment. I can make a garment for myself from this. It's beautiful. She asked me what kind of colors I see myself lately, so I said pinks and purples. And yeah, you know what, if someone dyes you the colors you love, like obviously you're going to love them. But they're amazing. Each of them is, I would knit with it so much. That pattern, oh my, who's knitting that pattern, guys? It's like a blanket. So anyway, I know Suzanne is knitting it, so I'll be following her definitely, and hopefully, I don't know, we shall see. I don't want to put pressure, but I'll definitely go and knit something with this yarn because it's beautiful. At the moment, again, it's on the display. But Suzanne is such a cheeky bunny, and she sends me parcels from time to time. And the previous one, she sent me a yarn that was hand spun by her, but actual wool was from her sheep. And no, it did not look like this. It was white, off-white, let's say it that way, and I decided to dye it. I know 2 episodes ago I showed you a quick clip because that one was on Instagram, and I can save it when I remember to save those stories to maybe share with them over here. But like I said, better follow me on Instagram too if you want to be up to date with everything. So anyway, that's what I did with it. I used tea and iron. I used something else too, not only tea. I don't remember now. Susan, you know, remind me, because I'm going to knit something with it. I'm not saying now, again, it's going through the stages. First I was admiring with one color with this. So this is my job, guys. This is amazing. I love the effect, and what I'm going to do with it, as you can see, you may help me. Guys, I know you're amazing too, and you have loads of ideas. Check it out. I've never knitted with a hand spun. Is that right? I think that's right. So I'm not familiar. I have 148 grams, which is 290 meters. I guess. I love that. So I was thinking to knit a shawl with it, but starting from the top and just spreading and see how much I can use it up, because I want to use every ounce of it. So yeah, and then if I run out of, you know, of yarn, I can finish it with some lovely things. Maybe I'll design something, you know. Some shawls are not so difficult to kind of wing it. I think that's the word for me for lately. I'm just wing everything. I hope I'm saying it right. I've heard it, but I've never seen other people wing it. And that I wanted to show you because I haven't showed you, and it's amazing, it's beautiful, and I love that everything from the beginning is like homey. So thank you so much. You spoiled me rotten. You know that, right? And I have just in my notes written down that I have finished hat and shawl. Okay, let's start with hats. And actually, yes, I finished a hat and had a finished object video, so it's on the screen. I asked you, would you want me to write a pattern? Most of you said yes. Well, guys, I'm such a goody person. Even if one person says yes, I will do it. So I wrote down a pattern, and it is for free, guys. You can grab it for free, so check it out. I'm going to leave a link down below, maybe directly to the Ravelry page if you want to grab it. It has a really nice ribbing, very interesting. You see this? You do some plain stockinette stitch, and then they have a quite easy but interesting crown too. And I love to put my tags, check them out anyway. This is a fake, still don't know how to say it. Suit? In Polish is zamż, actually, so yeah. So anyway, this is the one, but I have also with Alcantara and felt, and I love them to put them up because normally I have a habit, I've told you, but I'm just repeating myself, to put it just where the end of my brow is. So that way I don't have to look for ends and everything like that. Kind of keep it simple. And I love it. The whole thing, I call it Unstoppable Shockwave hat because it uses green elephant yarns by Fiona, who I met in Dublin, and I want to show her my hat as a gratitude of dyeing amazing yarn. And this grey is from her mini set, which was called Shockwave mini set, and or other way around now, Unstoppable. I think this is a Shockwave and this is Unstoppable set. And I still have some, so no worries, I'll be using it for because I especially bought that mini set for ribbing. So yeah, it is a fitted hat, as you can see, but the pattern tells you how many stitches you can add, like 10 stitches, to have it bigger. So if you know already your perfect number, depends what kind of hat you want to get. My one is between 110 to even 130. I just stick between those two, and or I have it like fitted, or I have it more slouchy look, but not completely oversized. So find your thing, or let me know down below. I'm interested. What is your perfect fingering weight, like 3mm, 3.5 millimeters, stitch count for a hat? So it is a gift from me to you, every pattern. Oh, and remember, knit a hat, gal, and then knitting, crocheting, make along. And another hat I finished is this one. I called it Near the Sea hat, and I have already tested this knitting it, so hopefully it's going to be soon. I'm going to publish this as a paid for pattern. It is quite simple, so it will be very like crisp price, I would say. Bag of crisps price. And the yarn I used over here was from KnitCrate, from KnitCrate membership from May. Love it so much. The color is Weekend, and it looks like this. Not so fitted. It's something between the previous one, but I love it so much too. Finish object video soon, and I'll tell you more. Hopefully that time I will have, I'm just waiting for to finalize my pattern and finish object, and I'll tell you during the finish object that there's some discounts going on for the first 48 hours. So yeah, also follow me on Instagram, because that's where I also tell you that the video's up. I know you all have been waiting, but this is my first shawl design and it's getting there. Do you want me to tell you all about my ups and downs? So I designed this lovely shawl. I call it Wild Bloom a few weeks ago, right? And this is a very small size. And I have it in the pattern as very small. I'll show you over here that when you wrap it, it's going to be just like that. Right? You have the dimension that's 100 centimeters. So if you don't know what centimeter is, like 40 inches. So if you don't have a clue, and it doesn't pop up, if you have needles 40 inches for like knitting socks, that's the length of it is. So I would say, what I would suggest, I would just take a favorite shawl and see how long it is. And yeah, and then you will know. In the pattern I will have small, medium and large size, but it's customized. You can definitely make it even bigger. How cool is that? Obviously the yardage will change, so that will be a bit of, you know, worried. Although for those 3 sizes I wrote down how big it gets, and you can figure out yourself how much more you will need. It is bottom up, so we're knitting from here up to here. Okay, so that's one. I'll tell you in the finished object video exactly what kind of yarn I use over here, so build your eyes to the screen. The second one, while I created a pattern, I sent it to test knitters, and then I, whoopsie, did a very big boo-boo. So I just took it back, I rewrote it, maybe not rewrite it completely, but I wrote it down again without a chart. And so the pattern is not charted, it's written instructions, and I knitted a second. So this is it. It's bigger, and in the pattern will tell you how big it is. But the pattern, so the pattern tells you how much panels, if you add, how big the shawl gets. So this is 100% wool. This is a mixture with acrylic and wool. Cyrda, I think that's the company name is. So here it is. And what I did, I waved in ends and I left one just to show you how much I have knitted. You see this? From the casting on up till here when I get 100 grams. So obviously around here. That takes 100 grams in this size, which is medium. And the rest will be another bit, which is not even, like almost another 100 grams. So don't panic. You may have enough. Just saying. Just I left that, and I'm going to leave it for my finished object video to show while you're knitting it where you are, that you still knit a bit to the center, let's see it that way. And you kind of use the same number, the same equivalent of yarn to finish it up. So here it is. I love it so much. I hope you can see flower. Those bits represent seeds, so while you're knitting it, you can see seeds and then putting into the ground, and then while you're knitting it, the flower is growing. I kind of have a thing for gardening lately. If you follow me on Instagram, you know. And it also was inspired by a Canadian friend of mine that she showed me the Tulips Festival. So I think it looks like a tulip. I was actually, when I was designing it, I was changing things for a few times anyway. I haven't added them to the Bergere Bears Climb Every Mountain Cal because I do that once I post video. No rush, no rush. I'm still on track. I finished socks. And here they are. They're for gift knitting, so I'm going to put them into my box of goodies that I leave, and then during the Christmas I'll be packing, having fun packing things. That's what I like to do, and then eventually picking up exactly for who I'm knitting it, because I don't really have a clue. So that'll be fun, and you can see a finished object video, and I'm telling you about my kind of way of knitting it. I'm trying to find you know, like my recipe or the thing that I'll be following, because, you know, socks are socks. You don't have to follow every time. But the main thing, what I do a toe. I do 60 rows or 56 or, yeah, but not more than 60 for myself at least. And then I place markers to mark heels, and I'm knitting more, depends how long cuff I want to get. So in this one, I called this video 60 30 10 because I did 60 rounds for foot, 30 for calf, and 10 for ribbing. And I think I would kind of make it a little bit longer. I'm not sure would I go with the calf or I do with the ribbing. We shall see. Next pair will tell me. Although, yeah, next pair will tell me. You'll see why and what's on my needles. Then we have another vlog. We went to County Wexford, and what you can see over here, you know, more stuff. Definitely I'm knitting something during the trip, obviously, because I'm taking knitting everywhere with me, obviously. So the first things you can see an amazing old, still working lighthouse, which is, according to the wiki, the second oldest working lighthouse in the world. The first one apparently is Spain. Okay, so let's move on. Then you can see us sleeping in our knitting wagon. I call it that way. But what's amazing it is that we do not go to a camping site. It's more like a wild camping. Mine for the first time. There were more campers of that, so I felt a little better, but you know how, you know. Have you ever camped in the wild these days? Anyway, so, and third thing, what you can see is John F. Kennedy. It is like a park, small memorial, and it's huge. I would love to go back there. We did approximately, I think, 5 kilometers, and we haven't walked through it, literally. Watch that vlog, pause, and see how big it is. At some point, I'm showing you where we are at, and we just probably walked just a bit over here, not everything. And I love kind of more active spending times, maybe not too much like hiking. From time to time I do not mind, but yeah, but more like a flat surface, you walking, more trekking. I'll be more in trekking. Yeah, that I'm not out of breath. And then we have the videos with unboxing, because KnitCrate spoils me and he sends me some yarn where I can knit, I can design my things, I can give it to include them into the giveaways. As you have seen maybe in the cowls, those are from KnitCrate, so they're supporting me enormously, and they're also giving us 20% off. You can use KL20, which is affiliate link. Anyways, I always put the link down the video, and there is information. Also, transparent, you probably know it is that when you get that 20% off, I will get some KnitCrates from their income. They're giving me some extras too from that, as a thank you for sharing and informing you about this. So that's really cool. So if you want to use that link, but you don't have to. You can you can use that KL 20% off. That's fine too. And you're getting amazing apps. So quickly, I'm going to show you what I got once. It's on my needles, so maybe I leave the sock crate for a while, but I'm going to show you the other two. So the first one was KnitCrate membership, and I think people are asking me one of those many boxes they have. I think they have 5 or 6 that you can put your hands on, which one I would recommend to get. And I think the best option is this one, which is KnitCrate membership, because they're giving you 2 skeins of the price $24.99 American dollars, and you're getting 2 skeins. So if you divide it by 2, it's like $12, right? Yeah. And this, for instance, this month we have a cashmere in it, guys. Cashmere. This one is 75 Superwash merino, 15% nylon, 10% cashmere. I know none of you are a fan of yellow, and I said I may not be the one that would go completely yellow, but wait a sec, I have some hints over here. So yeah, and also not only that yarn, because the shipping is for free, so you don't even take that for consideration. Even internationally, according to the customs, I've never been charged so far. So, and what I hear at the moment from other people, they're neither, but I'm not saying you're not going to be caught up. Cool. And you're getting 2 patterns, and one is knitting pattern and another one is crocheta. And that's what I love about it, because I can always use one and give one to you guys, or share with friends, or share on the giveaways and everything like that, or be selfish and use it all because it's pretty, because it is pretty, isn't it? The yellow. In this skein, yeah, but then you're thinking what to knit. So, in the previous May KnitCrate membership, we got these 2. And I know people are talking about it, and more than talking, and I actually come up with an idea once I open the thing. You can do this. Probably I would have to go do this. Do you see this? I think it's going to happen. They both are fingering weight, right? They're a different blend. This one is Highland wool, 80% and 20, sorry. We have 40% merino wool, 40% Peruvian Highland wool, and 20% nylon. That's what we have over here. And I told you here, we have a superwash merino 75, 10%, 15% nylon, 10% cashmere. So you could blend those 2 together. Oh, but then I don't have a clue what kind of pattern to knit. I know I would be really cool with stripes. Hint. So yeah, if you could, or write down below, or send me a message on Instagram and let me know what kind of pattern you've seen, or you like, or you would suggest me to knit. for myself. I know, selfish knitting a bit. So I think that's all in regards to KnitCrate, that box. And then we go to Artisan KnitCrate. They have also Artisan sock, and I know they have minis boxes. They have more boxes, check them out. And this is quite very, very special because in the sock crate or KnitCrate membership, I know now the word because I was watching Hannah. So, hi Hannah, I don't know if you were watching. She said is a, oh, I forgot that word again. Home yarn? The home brand yarn. Something like this. So basically, that's theirs. So they can put, you know, they can play with the pricing. With these, with Artisans, they go into collaborations with the hand dyers. And that price, that's why it's a little bit higher. Because they want to take for consideration, you know, the dyer's needs. So this one is fluffy spun, and that's what I want to do with it. I want to knit a hat with one and one give away. But guys, you have to take part in the cows quicker or spread the word, because once we hit that one, I will have something to add more. Up to date with cows I'm running, so we shall see. I'm thinking, and let me know, would that be something to be interested? Once I publish my shawl, we can have Wild Bloom knit along, and then I can pop up some nice prices. I know all the podcasters and designers do those things, and I think I've never done it. Maybe not to be so shy, and then because of the KnitCrate generosity, I'll just gather it what I have and someone will really get something nice. So yeah, again, subscribe if you haven't done it, ring that bell, follow me on Instagram, be up to date with everything. And then I finished a toy. I was teasing with you on Instagram, I know. I was just showing bits here and there, and especially I messed up something. And you weren't sure, and then it ended up to be a sheep on the screen now. So I made this. I don't feel myself a Geppetto, so the one who made, you know, the wooden doll, but yeah. I know there's so many amazing knitters, crocheters, they make stunning things, like Ali, for instance. I'm not there yet. I don't have much practice, I would say, either, and maybe that's why. But this one I got doing this kit I got from Lidl, whichever you want to say it. During grocery shopping, I just spot stuff and I was like, I shouldn't get it, but it's so cute. And I thought, oh, come on, you'll have it, grab it, do it, and that'd be it. Although I had a few bumps while grabbing and doing it. For instance, the way the pattern is written, I'm not saying the pattern is wrong, but the way it's written, my brain doesn't go that way. It works in a different pattern mode, or writing pattern modes. Let's say it that way. I managed though, somehow, and more about it, check the video. Yeah, so I'm not sure what to do with this because that's what I have leftovers. I have a few more leftovers actually. Oh, they're here. I have a pattern, and just to quickly show you, still a few bits. I don't have the thing that you're putting into the toy, but I use it all, and I know I have some scraps from my, you know, from yarn. I showed you my bag. Here, you said it's a brilliant things for putting stuff into toys. We shall see. So I'm not throwing my bits away, I just gather them. Like if I didn't have enough yarn, right? So anyway, yesterday I gave that toy to a recipient and she enjoyed it. She was so thrilled and happy, and actually I had my whips on my needles while we were sitting, enjoying tea, coffee and playing some stuff, and she actually grabbed it and she was knitting on it. But that will be what's on my needle section, which I think we're ready to move on. So right, what's on my needles? In this section I'm going to show you what I'm working on. Let's start with this one. What do we have over here? I have finished something. I know it should be on my needles, should be off, but I finished fixing toes. I had it broken and I fixed it. I think I was showing that, talking about it previously. No, I was showing that on the vlog because I was doing that during the vlog. when we're in the car. So I knit these ages ago. And I used 64 stitches because that's what the most pattern was telling you to do. And I was wearing the socks and I wasn't sure, do I like them tied? Do I like them loose? So anyway, there are loose and I decided, and what has happened anyway, I used a different toe. I used the umbrella or like a hat thing, finished toe, just to see do I like it or not. But because I'm putting a yarn through a few stitches, pull it off and obviously secure it, the yarn break. And it broke for me and it broke for Seb. I still have Seb's to fix, I'll show him in a sec. And so I decided that I'm going to do a little bit longer. So I decided to put it a little bit longer, and as you can see, those wonky stitches. And then I took the same yarn, luckily I had a bit, and I finished toe. So I think it's going to be perfect for him. He does not mind, he's happy he's going to have a second hand socks. So these are for him and I can give it to him. I'm not going to record the finished object video because I've done the socks, it's just I was fixing them. And you see, these are his pair. I knitted them also like last year, I think. The same story what has happened with around the toe. It broke because of the pressure you put on the toe. So I don't have a yarn like this, and I'm thinking to switch it this one. Or completely go different crazy color. We shall see how it goes. But if you have seen my few episodes, you could have seen gathered of something like this there, and that's why it was there for me to do something with it. So I've done something with one pair. I can give it to Seb, have fun. Hopefully I won't have to fix anything. I don't think so. Probably will in a while. And then I will fix these. Yeah, so I'm moving these. I already have a sock over here because I wanted to measure how big it has to be. I never remember how many rows Seb needs. I just roughly put it together. Because I'm knitting 2 at a time, I don't have to worry that the second sock will have different dimensions. So yeah, I will have to do it with 2. So here it is, you can actually see. And here is the toe I'm talking about. As you can see, even this one got loose. Yeah. I know, you probably say it's all my fault because I didn't pull it properly, but... Oh, let's go to the one I really like. Which is this one. The needles I use, Hayas, sharp, fixed needles here in my orange Flower Power pouch, ready to go. And I still have some left over, so maybe I'll do something else with it. That's Bergere. Actually, I'm knitting socks now with the same brand. How amazing that is. And the color over here. So on the screen you can see a color, and this is Bergere de France. I hope I'm saying it right. And this skein, this little ball I got in our local shop here in Limerick. So that's 75-25. Virgin wool and polyamide. Next bag, this is the bag that I made. We have a hat over here, and what we have is something that a gift knitting, a hat for Seb. So during one vlog, I don't really remember which one, guys, I don't remember. I was struggling so many times because first he thought it'd be too big, so I narrowed it down, and then now he thinks it's going to be small, and he wants that time he wanted 6 stitches less. Now he wants those 6 stitches back. And I don't know what to do. Should I frog it? I think I'm going to finish it. I know it's tiny, but I may find a tiny head, right? And I still have yarn over here. And just hope that it'll be enough. Or just frog it. It hurts. And over here what I have amazing yarn by Martin Lab. Here, Martin Lab's yarn. We got it in Edinburgh, and I asked Seb to pick a skein for him for a hat, and he picked this one. Here on the screen you have colorway, the blend, and the name, and everything. So you can see there was a yak in it. So he picked a quite in style yarn, I think. Yak is quite popular, I think, lately. So yeah, so here it is in my pouch. Flower Power, Cafe Chocolate. Here how it knits up. I just wanted something basic for him, and it's too small. Or should I do it with you? Because otherwise I won't going to do it. So let's do it. Needles are gone. Markers back on my keychain. And we're ready to do this. Oh, come on. I wanted to have fun with you too. How do you frog? You do a bit, then you wind on the ball, and then you do a bit and you do it again? Or do you put like between legs? So we've done it! Otherwise I wouldn't do it without you. I would just put the bag and that'll be it. So at least it's ready to be used again. Well, hopefully I wrote down somewhere how many stitches I actually cast on. I started something because you need to have socks on your needles. Whatever they are, long, shorties, I think, yes. This is amazing bag, handmade bags by them. And on the screen we have over here, Kale 50% off for you. Check her Etsy. Check the quality of the colors. You see this? Yeah. You will not be disappointed. The bags look way better in person than on Etsy. Socks. So I have that much. I just basically had to cast on something quickly that I can grab, go, stuck in a stitch, working around. And here we have Silent Forest, Cafe Chocolate. Somehow I'm getting into browns colors lately. So 2 at a time, I knit on US size 1, 2.25mm needles. And do I play with a gauge? No, I just basically, any fingering I just put on, and sometimes I will have slightly tighter and sometimes I will have a less tighter, if that makes sense. But my count is 56 stitches, so this is the same thing. These are for me, moi. There's no Christmas pouch going on over here, so hopefully they're for me. I'm not promising anything. So yeah, I have stitch sharps, fixed needles, yarn. I'm always dividing to 2 balls. Here it is, Bergere de France. And I think it's the same thing, Virgin Wool 75/25 on the screen again. And 425 meters. So as you can see, it's a little bit thinner than usual. Usual will be 400 meters, I would say, but I don't mind. And the color Scalar, is that the name? Right, again, card now. So I was talking about these and I'm knitting them and enjoying them. I want to do 60, I want to afterthought heel, so later on. I think I'm going to do 40, so it'll be 60, 40 and 20. Sounds cool and I want to try it, so I'll be trying it knitting these socks. Now let's see what I have in this amazing big bag. See this? Has a zipper. What I have here, I just stuck in one of my coasters, just in case, coffee, whatever, but I also will need it to make sure what kind of needles I use. This bag came with, as a gift, with measuring tape, very handy for garments knitting. So you can see, sweater, so big. And we have pears and apples inside. So first things first, I did a swatch. Here it is, very dark. I know, you can't see much. So I'm getting 19 stitches by 26 rows, I think 26. 25, 19 by 25, and I was looking for something to knit, and what I have over here, I just stuck one. I have these balls, remember? That's, I think, 200 grams or slightly more each, so I should be fine. I have another one over here, guarded by this lovely doll, and I have this blue, and I was thinking, what kind of gauge I'm going to get. I was doing a swatch on 5mm. Sorry, I don't know the US size. And the pattern that I picked is Arboreal by Jennifer. Here it is. It was so popular and I love it so much. And sometimes, you know, we just need to wait and see, do you still like it? I do really still like it. So hopefully I have enough yarn to knit this amazing piece. I'm going reverse colors. I'm going to have a grey as a basic. It's a grey beiges as a basic, and this color as a leaf motif. I'm very floral, I would say. So we will start. This is 100% wool. So we shall see how it goes. What I like to do, I like to do this so everything stays nicely. Pattern. I haven't printed the first page, Save the Ink, and I haven't printed the abbreviations. So I can read them on my phone if I want to. So just to save paper, I'm ready to go. So I hope to have a bit for you to see it in the future, some knitting time. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to record today, but I'm not going to edit. I'll have my knitting time, coffee, and my apple pie is waiting for me. I haven't even tasted yet. So good I am. And maybe we'll edit tomorrow and post it tomorrow. Brilliant. I think that's all that I have in regards what's on, but I promised you to show you what goodies I got. I showed you already some goodies, so I'm sorry this is a section goodies. If you're watching it just for goodies, I presume no one is watching just for goodies, so I can show you what I got. So first bag I got was from Share My Passion. I ordered some stuff. I love her lip balms and the hand cream, and she come up with a different one with liquid form, and I wanted to really try, and I did. But Ilse is such a cutie and she just sent me more. That's why I was able to include some bits and bobs, and I will still include some bits and bobs because I'm going to show you what she put in extra to my order. Maybe I'll show you first what I ordered. So I wanted to get this thing on a keychain so you can attach it if you like, and this thing has lanolin, I think that's how you say it, and it's amazing. You basically put it on your hand, that much, not more, and it goes around your hands. Smells amazing. I don't know, I like that smell. And I thought I will have oil or something on my hands and it will dry. It literally absorbs. And I checked Seb's hands, and Seb, he is outdoorsy person, and in Poland in winter he kind of defrosted his hands, not fully. He still has his fingers, but it affected his skin, so it goes kind of, it's sharp. And this kind of smooth things over. So when I was ordering this, I wanted to order more, but there was only one left. So yeah, I will definitely go back, and especially that she's going to have something new. No, it's a shampoo and it looks like a soap. I want to try that too. The previous order I had, okay, it comes with this such cutie things. The previous orders I had, as I said, I got lip balms, so I wanted to get some lip balms. So I got, and she put some refill. So this refill is for roll-on lotion. I'm lazy, I don't want to bring it over. I'll leave links down below to Ilse's shop. She put an extra goodie for my sister. I'm going to visit my sister. Good excuse. And there's a refill for that thing. And she put some flowers. I think it's a soap, is it? And you put it to your bath, is it? So I don't know what to do with this. So yeah, so I'm going to give that to her, and I'm going to pop in some lip balms too. Thank you, you're an angel. But that's not all. This is not in our shop, and this is felted olive oil soap. Okay. I haven't used it because I wanted to show you. Look at this. And I want to take some photos on Instagram. And look at this. Oh my, so cute. So basically, you know that it will have properties as an antibacterial and all that stuff. So I presume everything stays intact. Your soap will, I think, dry quicker. It doesn't go kind of moldy thing, right? So I can't wait to use this. Thank you. Thank you. And it smells like olives. Amazing. I wish I could give you that, but let's say I have to review it first. No, that's not all. A bit of a goodie for me. Just show goodie for me before I show even more goodies for you, because we put some into the KAL knitting crocheting make along, so check that section if you skipped it. Here is 100% organic cotton, and it is naturally dyed with avocado. I want to dye with like, I know how avocado looks like, and there's no pink in it. It's green. So why it comes pink? Amazing, I'll show you. So she entered such a cute progress keeper, an acorn, so cute. And this, I'm going to make face washcloth, face cloths, something to wash your face with, definitely. And I have some goodies. Like, I was really tempted to keep one, and even Seb said, you know, you should, because it looks really nice on you. Is this thing. She makes jewelry, actually, and this is it. Check it out, how beautiful it is. And I could definitely wear it, but I don't wear things like that, and I know I will not give so much love as it deserves. But just going to show you. Or I may wear it and then I'm going to pass it on for a bit. I'm not sure. Guys, look at this. You see this, do you? Share my passion on Etsy. I should totally keep it. If only I had work that I could wear something like this. But I'm not allowed to have any jewelry on me from safety purposes. And then we have more little flowers, and then we have progress keepers. Okay, here it is. I'm going to definitely add it into a package because it's just so cute. So guys, knit those things, add to the KAL, and we just put more stuff. And there's this little one. Oh my, so cute. We have a flower. Come on, doesn't want to show. We have a flower in a bottle. But also, that's not all. I ordered a bag. This one from Diane from Canada. So guys, if you're in Canada, you can definitely check her out. Coupon code on screen, KL15, until the 31st of August. I hope August has 31 days. I think it has. I should know that. So yes, and this is the fabric I picked. And check my Instagram. I just took a photo randomly outside of the house and took a photo just to show you how crisp the colors are, how fabric is amazing. And then I ended a photo on the Etsy because it does not give justice. Those photos don't give justice to how beautiful the bags are. So you will be amazed. So I'm going to show you this. I received, so yeah, I can now do this. I love it. Love it. But Diane, she spoils me rotten, and she brings some stuff to give away and for me to keep. You know what I'm talking about? A zip bag, and I love this shape because even like you have two big balls and will come up. Even if you round to 100 grams for shawl, you have it. Even for socks or anything like that. This is amazing. And yellow. I don't know, something with yellow lately. Everyone is in yellow, and even that yarn I showed you, yellow. So yeah, we go with the yellow. Again, flowers or floral things. We have dots. Beautiful. And then she sneaked in an extra 2 for giveaways. So we have this puppy one. Look at this. How cute is this? Oh, and inside we have this beautiful red. Look at this, I love this one. And then here, for those who have those gentle soles. Oh, I love it so much. And inside is as gentle as outside, even more. Thank you so much, Diane, and thank you so much for the code, guys. Go check it out. In the reality, they're so good, so amazing. Now, so yeah, so go support, share some love, check those 2 Etsy shops, definitely. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope I haven't forgot about anything. One more thing I want to say is maybe about to visit my shop too, because the link is down below. You can see I use my pouches and my coasters and my keychains and my tags. So I hope you find something you like too. Go check it out. And I'm going to say bye to you. I know it's a long one. I'm really sorry. I hope you lived a bit, and I hope to see you next one. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to use hashtag knitting I love. Show me what you're knitting. Oh, and also add hashtag knitting I love pouch. If you have any of my pouch and you're using it, please show it to me. I would love to share it on my stories.